To wire win, number 2 on the season, would you say, given the 7-man rotation, that this might be the best game this team's played all around this year?
I wouldn't say the best. I mean, I think we did, I think it's been a common trend for us. I think we did a lot of good things. I think we did a lot of bad things. I think we improved in some areas defensively. Obviously the thing that I'm struggling with is coaching with a lack of depth, and you see that in the numbers. They shoot 37.5% in the first half, and they get 50 in the second. And that's just because from a fatigue standpoint, I'm playing, too many minutes. Guys playing too many minutes. So it's more bodies. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy we got the win. But I thought we made some mistakes. Thought we turned the ball over carelessly. We had 10 turnovers from the point guard spot, which you can't have. I thought we had some breakdowns defensively. We've been getting our press offense a couple times. But it's a good team win, and I'm happy with it.
Considering the size, you had rebounded pretty well, and I didn't check their final offensive rebounds. They're pretty good offensive rebound. The team did a pretty good job.
Yeah, they offensive rebound 38% of their misses, and they only had 6 tonight. So I thought our speed actually gave them some problems at times.
Tyler and Sammy Akilo both gave you good minutes. You're pleased with that as they move forward?
Listen, I just found out someone said that we'd be lucky to be 500. And then I just found out that, I've heard Bronx 12's comments about this organization. I am not you guys. I'm 19 years in this profession, Final Fours, national titles, 19 pros, MAC championships, 4 of them. We don't panic. We just stay with our process. That's all we do. We grind it out. We get better every day. We're a blue-collar program that rolls our sleeves up. We're not afraid of adversity. We're lions that love to hunt. That's who we are. We love the process. We are infatuated with it. The harder it is, the better. And all the naysayers that I hear, I feel like I'm in the BCS football here. You have one loss and you might as well just end the season. It's really an indictment on character is what it is, to think that kids are just going to fold this generation because of a couple losses. What's life about then when you get laid off or you get to go through a divorce or there's an issue in your family? If you can't handle adversity, then what's life all about? So, for me, that's what it's about. That's all I care about. How do my kids handle the adversity? How do they approach it? It's not about the win. I'm happy about it. I've always said that, but it's about the process.
You get to play a little bit of center in the zone, some things that you're not used to doing. It's just one of those things. Go out there and play your game.
Yeah, whatever gives you the minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I like banging down there front of the post.
Same thing. It's tougher. You get more of a, you're a good rebounder anyway, but you get some more of a defensive role, getting rebounds and stuff with this lack of size these days.
Just like Rich, we gotta do whatever it takes to win. If it takes me getting rebounds, I don't know how many I had, but whatever I had, then yeah, I gotta do that. From a defensive rebounding standpoint, especially. I think we rebounded collectively as a group very well against, like Coach said, a very good offensive rebounding team tonight.
And you see Shane Richards goes and gets 7 defensive rebounds. Rich Williams has 6, and that's 13 rebounds. Between really your 2 and 3. That's how I look at that. So imagine if you had 4s and 5s around that. So that's a very encouraging sign if we get healthy or when we get healthy, that your 2s and 3s are capable of doing that. Now, unfortunately, right now there are 4 and 5, and that's what makes it so tough. Anything else?
Coach, number one, congratulations on
Thank you.
tough win. I mean, even though the game got a little tight toward the end, how does it feel like you're going against another top team, even though they're not in your conference? Is this like a good non-conference test for you once you get it before you get into MAC play?
Yeah, every non-conference game is a good test for us. You look at the Memphis game; that was a phenomenal test for us to understand how to play in a tough environment on the road, basically with more than just 5 players on the court against you. So that's an awesome experience. Then you have an experience like St. Mary's where you're traveling across the country, understanding it. Then you take experiences, whether it's a Bucknell or a Georgia. Everything brings something different to the table, and that's what we try to take pride in. We try to understand other teams' strengths and other teams' weaknesses and take away their strengths and try to exploit their weaknesses. And that's what non-conference basketball is all about for us. And then when you get into conference play, you try to say, okay, well, Bucknell runs a lot of stuff similar to, let's say, a Marist or George Mason's going to play a style like this, so the kids can reflect back on how they approach the handling of that non-conference game, and you try to build on it.
I mean, for either one of the players, being that you all are the defending tournament champion for the MAC. I mean, is there like any added pressure when you have like team, even, I mean, before you get into your conference play, I mean, is this like preparation for, basically, you're not looking down, people are looking up at you all. So, I mean, it's like you feel like you have targets on your back, so to speak?
You said, do we feel like we have targets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone wants to knock off the champion, especially we've won it the past 2 years. In terms of pressure, I don't really feel the pressure. And I know my teammates, for the most part, don't really feel pressure either. We just, like Coach said, go out every game, and we're trying to get better every game. And we've had some tough losses, and I think with those tough losses, people have really been counting us out. And those games could really have gone either way. So I don't think our record really tells how good we are as a basketball team.